Hi, my name's Jason Lorgan. I'm the Associate Director of the UC Davis stores, and we thought we would start this video out in the California sun next to one of our campus palm trees, just in case it's cold the day you're viewing this video in Salt Lake City. The University of California at Davis is located between San Francisco.
Smith on 3rd and 3. He throws to the end zone, and the catch is made.
In Sacramento.
0.5 seconds, no timeouts. Tyreek at the hole.
In Northern California. We have 32,000 students. We operate 8 retail locations and an off-campus warehouse. Our main store is located in the Memorial Union. We also operate a law store, a veterinary store, a recreation center store, a stadium store, a convenience store, a store downtown, and an off-campus warehouse, which are all located in Davis, California. We also operate a medical center bookstore, which is at our medical center in Sacramento, California. Now that you know a little bit about our operation, I want to focus on price comparison, which is the topic of this session. We're very proud to say that we were Verbis Software's first college store client. We started live with price comparison in spring of 2010. Being that we're on the quarter system, this is our 10th term offering price comparison to our students. We have 2 price comparison sites which we will show you today. The first site, which we went live with in spring of 2010, is linked from the registrar's website. We still use this site in addition to now having price comparison integrated with our store's e-commerce site, which has been live for a few quarters now. Recently, price comparison became integrated with the MBS system software our store uses. Since that integration, offering price comparison is practically effortless for a bookstore. It all happens automatically. I would now like to demonstrate in more detail what each of our price comparison site looks like and how they are accessed by our students. First, let's start with the price comparison site that resides on the registrar's student schedule page. A page such as this does not require any integration with our textbook database, and a similar site could be used regardless of which management system your store might use. Our campus registrar uses Banner, a software package in use at many campuses you may be familiar with. Let's watch one of our student employees at our warehouse demonstrate how price comparison is accessed by a student via the registrar page.
Alright, so I'm going to log into my SysWeb, and it shows you all the courses you're taking, and you're just going to click this little link right here that says textbook on whichever course you choose. And it pops up and it asks you if you want to begin your price comparison. And you click the price comparison button. And here's the 2 books that are required for that course and all the places you can get them. So here's the UC Davis prices are highlighted in blue. And all down here are prices from other websites and vendors. That way you can choose the best price and the best condition that you would want to buy it. So say you wanted this Amazon one, you would click the shopping cart button and it would tell you you have 1 item and how much it is. And once you hit checkout, it brings you to this page and it lets you know that you're not buying the textbook from the UC Davis bookstore. You're buying it from Amazon.com. So you click the checkout from Amazon button and it brings up a new window from Amazon and you would complete your order as if you're buying it straight from Amazon.
The second price comparison site resides directly on our bookstore website. On this site, students have to know their course schedule and select the course and department number they wish to view. Let's look at our student employee demonstrate this method for us.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the UC Davis store's website and click on Order Textbooks. Alright, and this brings you to a disclaimer which states that UC Davis isn't responsible for any books you order from a different vendor. So you click Agree, which brings you to this page. Alright, and you can either enter your course ID or you can select from this list. So you're going to have to know what courses you're taking to look for the books for them. And click Continue to get course materials. Alright, and here it lists all of the courses for that degree or major, and you're just going to find what course is yours. Alright, and you can see that it's loading the comparison prices right here. It has the UC Davis prices, and it's querying the prices from the other websites.
You will note when accessing this site that the UC Davis price loads immediately, and the other sites' prices take more time to load as they're all being queried in real time.
And you can do the same thing here where you can add these to your cart and buy them directly from the UC Davis website, or you can buy from a different site.
If a student chooses to order a book from the UC Davis store, they can add that book to their cart. If they find a more compelling deal at another site, they can click the cart icon next to that offer. This will bring up a dialog box that alerts the customer that they're leaving the UC Davis site and they should make note of where they're going in case a customer service issue comes up.
And what it'll do, it'll come up with another disclaimer basically that says that you're going to a different web page and that you're not buying it from UC Davis. And if you would like to do that, you click OK and it brings you to that website and you can go through the actions there.
Now that we've seen what price comparison looks like, let's talk about why we would offer such a service. There are plenty of philosophical reasons one might come up with when describing why to offer price comparison. Some believe it is just the right thing to do. I will leave that discussion up to other intellectuals in the room to debate. I would like to discuss some of the business reasons for offering a price comparison service. Let's start with the premise that we all know that some of our customers purchase or rent their books online through Marketplace and other e-commerce sites. Without price comparison, you don't receive 1 penny from that sale or rental. With price comparison, you collect a few dollars when a customer buys from your competition. Does the commission you collect always outweigh the cost of offering such a service? Many stores say yes, but it is not a universal experience. So there are benefits to consider outside of the commission you may collect. Let's stay focused on the customer who does not buy or rent from you for a moment. Without a price comparison service, most of these customers will go directly online to buy or rent their textbook without ever checking the bookstore price. For these customers, you don't even have a shot at their business. If you had a lower or at least competitive rental or purchase price, then they would know your price was competitive and you would likely get the sale. When many students buy online, they will buy from perhaps 5 different sellers on Marketplace sites. If you were competitive on even one of those titles, you would get one of their 5 purchases versus none. If you have a strong rental program, you might get 3 of the 5, again a much better number than 0. Let's take a look at some of the marketing messages students are bombarded with from other retailers. Many students will tell you that they believe thousands of retailers claim to have competitive prices. Even stores they perceive to have high prices make a competitive price claim. Because of this, any claim made on price is typically viewed with skepticism. Students tell us our price comparison tool gives us a level of credibility with them that other retailers do not have. A comment we often hear is that when our site shows examples where prices are lower elsewhere, it creates feelings of trust, and this development of trust gives all of our marketing messages more credibility. Let's hear one of our UC Davis students discuss this when asked about our site.
What do you think about the UC Davis price comparison tool?
Oh, I love it. It saves me a ton of money every time I need to buy a book. You know, a lot of the time people think that the bookstore has like ridiculously expensive prices, but on the price comparison it shows that actually sometimes it's cheaper than websites like Amazon.
Do you always buy from online just because it's cheaper?
No, I mean, when you think about it, because when you add in shipping prices, it could be more expensive than the bookstore. So I just avoid that and pick it up at the bookstore because it's also just more convenient. I don't have to wait for it. I can get it when I want. It's just an all-around great system for comparing prices around the internet and comparing it to the bookstore.
I think our students say it best. Price comparison builds trust among our customer base and gives us a shot at business we might not have had otherwise. With that, I'd like to turn it over to my co-presenters, and thank you for watching.